Hello all, this is Commodore from the Tears Palladium Guild, also Leslie West Guitar God on the DDO Forums. And today we're going to take a look at the new DDO Forums. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous that, that they messed something up. So what I did was I went in and created a username, and I got my Leslie West Guitar God screen name, which is awesome. So most of y'all should be able to get your old names back. So a couple of things right off the bat that I notice here. It looks colorful, lightweight, new, yet it still feels like the DDO Forums. I think they did a really good job with the visual. It seems snappier, much faster. I don't know if that's just me getting lucky in the beginning or what, but that I noticed. These icons here, you know, that's the way you see on most forums like that. So I'm okay with that. I wish they got a little bit more creative with these icons right here. So I clicked on the DDO Forums link on my browser, and it took me to this screen right here. Daybreak, we are currently undergoing maintenance. So if you had selected a specific forum section, unfortunately that's not going to work out for you. You're going to get this screen. So what I did was I typed in https://forums.ddo.com, and that brought me to a page where I could insert whatever username I wanted. Let's take a look at what they've done, shall we? So in the first section we have the official news and information section. So announcements, service news, release notes, DDO store sales and promotions, and developer diaries and official discussions. So here we go. Here's a list of all of the new sections on the site. Welcome to our new forum. This has been a long time coming, and we can't wait for you to check them out. We are replacing our old, very outdated forums with newer forums that will offer new features and a much improved experience for all users. So, you know, they felt the need to start fresh, which, you know, is unfortunate for those of us that have spent a lot of time posting on the original forums. But, you know, it's the only way to do it. And it's probably for the best. To be honest with you. So I'm okay with that. Let's see. In many ways, these new forums are set up to look and feel like the old forums. I agree with that. With mostly similar subforums and categories, but we've been able to add tons of new features. So there is a new post thread button on the main page that lets you post to any forum you can post in. And, you know, I think that, you know, is very, very cool. I've already created the Tears Palladium Guild recruitment thread. And it was smooth. So basically, if you want to post on the forums, let's go back to home. All right. So if you want to post something in Guild and Recruitment, you open it up, thread title. And look what happens. Just one click of the mouse button. And you can now enter a title. Okay, and here is the chat window. So we have similar options to before. You can bold. Bold looks kind of nice on this form. So this is cleaner than it looked before. It's real clean, and it's going to take some getting used to. One thing I'm not too hot about is the colors feature here. And they give you the popular colors, which is excellent. But there's no color box where you can kind of just pick the shade that you want. You have to know the hex number, color number, which is fairly simple by searching on the internet or, you know, but it's another step. So I'm a little bit surprised about that. I thought was a little bit lazy. So that's something that I think needs improvement. We have more options here. We could change the font. So this is pretty powerful. Okay, really cool stuff. I love the fact that you can create a poll or that you could ask a question. I will look forward to doing that in the future. and check out these new features. So far, I think this is really cool. So we have the Dungeons and Dragons online general forums. We have new player advice and guidance, general discussion, suggestions, and off topic. Feeling really like the old forums, easier to read, and probably looks great on a cell phone and a mobile device, which I think was really the whole point of doing this change. I love the fact that you can create your own custom avatar. That is just outstanding. Love that. The profile also allows you to upload a banner by browsing and uploading a file from your hard drive. Okay, back to the forums. Amania forums, Dungeons and Dragons online focused forums. So what do we have here? We have character builds and classes. We have races. We have gameplay and game systems, crafting, quests, raids, wilderness areas and challenges, user interface, PvP, and cosmetic items. I like that breakdown. Pretty cool. Let's check out the character builds. We got to get Mississippi in here. Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean. Let's head back to off topic. One of my favorite sections on the old forums. The Cupcake Musketeers Tavern welcomes you. Nice to see that back. That's really awesome. I've been an admirer for many years. Guilds and recruitment. So the biggest change, of course, to guilds and recruitment is that it is not hidden anymore in the server sections, and I think that is a really, really good deal. So the first thing that I notice, long time coming, great move. I think people will actually go to the guild recruitment threads now quite a bit more often. We did quite well. We had practically 1 million views on the old forum, with having it in the free section and also having it in the Galanda forums. Galanda is a great server, regardless what anyone says, and we love playing on it. And you know, Tiers Palladium as a guild is going nowhere, so we're going to stay on Galanda, if anyone is wondering, without a doubt. We will not leave DDO or Galanda until the last server dies in DDO. That's just the way we're going to do it. So let's get back into what they've done here. So we have our thread here, and you know, I'm happy with the way that this looks. It looks similar. I'm a little bit distracted by this color here. It's so brighter than this is here. And there's not, it looks empty. There's not a whole lot of information here other than the avatar. So I think this looks kind of plain. Maybe maybe it just needed to be that way, since this needs to be accessed on mobile, and you know, to conserve space and to create white space, literally. I would have probably designed it a little differently. But you know, it kind of distracts reading the text a little bit too, because it's so bright to me. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. I don't know if this color difference here is a good option, a good idea. But you know, I'm happy with the forums. It's just, that one just is going to take getting used to. On the text side, in this frame here, this looks amazing. I like the shades of colors that they give you. It looks great. The greens look great. The blues look great. This is a slightly lighter shade, a darker shade. I think it all looks good. And that's really, really important. I think I really like the way this looks. And we're looking forward to meeting a whole lot new gamers that are looking for a guild. You know, regardless what server you're on, if you want to roll up a character in Tiers Palladium and you meet our requirements and think our guild rules are fair, by all means, come on over and run with us. That would be awesome to run together with you guys. I don't think we're ever going to see the day of a single server, a mega server, but you know, having kind of like a mega guild recruitment thread is rather interesting. It's going to be nice to see some of the threads from the other guilds on the other servers without clicking a million buttons to get over there. So I think that's really cool. It's fun for me, for someone who's a connoisseur of guilds and guild leadership. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so what do we have here? So let's get back to Guild and Recruitment, and let's plug some of the guilds, shall we, that have that launched on here besides Tears Palladium. On the Kyber server, we have Society of Slayers, so that's awesome. Argo has Steal Your Face, very laid-back guild. The Kenneth server has the Final Destination guild. Organison has Pure Class. Oh boy, I'm not doing Spanish. I don't do Espanol, but No Estoy Flag 200. I hope that's the name of the guild. On Organison. We have Saved by Grace. I'm not sure what server that's on. I think it's really important that guild leaders put the server right in the beginning. I think that's just the way to do it. So Saved by Grace, simple. It's a Christian flavor guild on Organison. Okay, so that's cool. At least it's in here, but I would recommend placing it right in the title. All right, this is snappy. It's faster than the older forums. I like it a lot. I think this forum is going to be great. Wayfinder, community casual guild, level 70 recruiting. But what's the name of the guild? Cheers intro song. Gotta like that. Okay, so I don't know if there is a name yet. Alrighty. So Dungeon Runners Inc. is recruiting on Orion. Lithuanian Guild, Lituvier, I think. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Or on the Orion server, we have Ordo Draconis, an Italiana Guild, most excellent, and a Polish Guild on Organison. So awesome. So a nice combination of guilds and servers to start to start the first official full day, first day for me. So this is nice. Okay, so this is going to get a lot bigger, and I recommend that everyone check out all of these guilds and all the ones that come out, and pick yourself a guild, because this game is a lot better playing with a guild of like-minded players. There's no doubt about it. It's more fun, it's more social. If you're introverted or extroverted, you'll find value in a guild. There's a guild for you, and you'll just play the game longer, you'll enjoy it, you'll be able to play the character the way you want to play it. If that's the kind of a guild that you join, it's highly recommended you join a guild. It just makes DDO so much better and longer lasting. Doesn't really bother me whatsoever, because we've created our own fun in Tears Palladium, and if you can create your own guild, or you can join another guild, and that's where the source of fun is going to be for the game. You don't have to worry about doom threads or people that want to cause harm if they don't play the way you play. It's not going to matter one way or another, because you're going to be in a guild of people that play like you and that include you in what they do. And if you're a little bit shy, pick a guild out. You don't have to talk so much in the first day or the first week, but give things a chance to mature a little bit and to get comfortable. And I guarantee you, you'll be buying a new headset before long and utilizing it if you don't own one or don't expect that you're going to get involved with your guild. If you hang around long enough, chances are that sooner or later you're going to at least listen in, and then after that join in the conversation. So we've had a lot of guildies like that too, that started like that and now are running guilds. So my score from 1 to 10 for the forums execution is a 10. This looks great. It really does look great, and more people should read the forums, because I think it'll make for a better game. Wow. Okay, so this is a thread that I need to support. Hello everyone, introduce yourself. Now if I want to edit, I can come up here, and this is much smoother and much quicker. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so now we're just going to, add a dash of color, because, I feel color should be in any excellent thread. Or I feel the color should be in any excellent post. I just do. It just looks better. And if you use color, not too much color, just enough color, light on the color, then it doesn't feel like so much bold that you're shouting or something like that. So I like it. It looks good. The form looks clean. It's clean and smooth. There's no doubt about it. Staff tracker. Okay, this is real cool. I love the staff tracker. Wow, that's really neat. The form is fire. The form is fire. I like it a lot. Let's get into guilds and recruitments, and I recommend that guild leaders post the link to their recruitment thread often, because that's how you get guildies to recognize you as a guild. And if you talk about what your guild is about, you're going to find prospective guildies, on the forums. Don't worry that people say nobody reads the forums. People read the forums, especially people that are new to the game and want to join a guild. And new blood is the lifeblood of every guild. I hate that we lost all of our posts. I'm not going to be able to get over that one. But this is smooth, fast, lightweight. It's excellent. And also we can go to green here, and the colors are just fire here. So we do something like that and save. Bada bing, bada boom. I like it. Yep. Okay, so my final score on the forms here is a 9 out of 10. Gonna dock 1 point for missing the old forms. Can't move the old threads in the post over, and I cannot digest that. But this is, for execution, this is a 20 out of 10. It is much faster, designed really well. It just feels like the old forms. Awesome job, Standing Stone Games or Daybreak, whoever's responsible for this, and see you in game all. Visit the forums. Lordy, is this going to take me forever in editing.